prevention, production, y'all. We are going to be talking about deadly and harmful social media challenges. You do not want to miss what we have for you today. My name is Ashley Hall. I am a prevention specialist, and I'll let the other ladies introduce themselves.
I'm Kimberly Taylor, also prevention specialist.
I'm Deborah McAfee, a prevention specialist.
Awesome, awesome. So we're going to give you guys a moment to come on in, come on in. We're just going to kind of jam out with a little bit of music here. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, Miss Sharon.
Hey, Miss Sharon. That's Miss Sharon Marshall.
Miss Sharon Marshall.
Hey, did you get your stuff? Did Camille give you your stuff? Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I think this is going to be awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Deadly and harmful social media challenges. Go ahead and share. For those of you that have joined, go ahead and share this on your page. Share this with someone that you think could benefit from this information, y'all, because it's definitely going to be good. I definitely enjoy doing the research on it.
Miss Joynella says good morning.
Good morning, Miss Joy.
Good morning.
Did y'all find out some new stuff doing these?
I did.
Yeah,
Very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Yes. Y'all come on in, come on in. Good morning. We'll get started here in just a few more minutes. I really like Tori Kelly, y'all. She be singing.
She does.
Miss Tyronda says hello, beautiful ladies.
Good morning, Miss Tyronda.
Miss Shantae Fallon, good morning.
Good morning, Shantae. Thank you for joining us. Y'all, we're going to be talking about deadly and harmful social media challenges. I promise you are going to learn something new. Don't want to miss it.
Good morning, Miss Patricia.
Good morning. Hey, Patty P.
Miss Jocelyn Lewis says good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Miss Jocelyn.
And Miss Ashley, Miss Sharon said I got my stuff.
All right.
And good morning.
Good. All right. Well, guys, we are going to go ahead and get started with our presentation on today. Thank y'all again for joining us. Y'all continue to come on in, come on in. We appreciate y'all for being here with us today. So, this is going to be interactive. So, we have 6 different topics that we're going to talk about today. 6 different deadly and harmful social media challenges. And so, we're going to let you guys pick a number between 1 and 6. And that's going to determine which challenge we cover first. So whichever number, Miss Michelle is on the 1s and 2s today on our recording. So whichever number she sees pops up quick and first, that's the first challenge that we're going to go with. So between 1 and 6, pick a number between 1 and 6. Go ahead and type your number in.
Miss Tammy Bourne says good morning.
Good morning, Miss Tammy. Thank you for joining us. Pick a number between 1 and 6.
Miss Patricia says 4.
All right, there it is. Quick draw. That's what this shirt is about. All right, number 4, that would be our eraser challenge. And so that's going to come from Miss Deborah. Miss Deborah's going to tell us all about this eraser challenge that's on social media. Go ahead, Miss
Okay,
Deborah.
would you hold this?
I will.
All right. The Eraser Challenge. Social media game dangerous to kids. A dare where kids use erasers to rub away the skin on their arms, often while reciting the alphabet or other phrases. Players compare the resulting injuries, and the most injured player is the winner. The eraser challenge may cause pain, burns to the skin, scarring, local infections. Kids are rubbing an eraser across their skin while having to do or say The result of the challenge is burns and skin abrasions, which could become infected. Anytime the skin is broken down, there is an increased risk of skin infections. Burns, whether from heat or chemicals, result in a break of the natural skin barrier. The skin barrier's job is to keep bad things out, like potential infections causing bacteria that live normally on the skin. The eraser challenge may appear harmless and an innocent show of bravado. However, the consequences may be lifelong disfigurement and even death, and like other challenges, should be avoided. Bacteria and dead skin cells can colonize erasers, which have been rubbed on skin. Erasers, which can be made of synthetic materials, such as vinyl, plastics, and synthetic rubber, have crevices that provide a warm and moist environment for bacteria to live. People also put erasers in their mouths, making them a setup for infections that may be challenging to treat. Now, what to do? What do you need to do? You all know what you need to do.
No, Ms.
Please
Deborah.
tell us.
Ooh, please tell us.
Okay, parental monitoring and intervention is key. Parents need to have a discussion with their children about the dangers associated with the eraser challenge. If you find unexplained abrasions or wounds on your child's arms or legs, it is vital to ask them if they haven't engaged in this challenge. Now, my source came from CBS Interactive, Health Day, and USA Today.
Wow. Wow. Eraser challenge.
Yes.
Y'all know I'm gonna be y'all Val Black today. We got our eraser here. Y'all, erasers that our kids use every day. Eraser challenge. And you find this a lot too and I did research on this, in some kids that have nervous disorders. Some kids that could have or been diagnosed with ADHD, ADD, that are unattended, and if they're nervous, they don't even know that they're doing it sometimes. Okay, and they can do it with these type of erasers or the erasers that are on the ends of their pencils. Great information, Ms. Deborah. Great information. Thank you so much for sharing. All right, so we got number 4 down, y'all. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. What's the next number?
And I want to welcome Miss Sherry.
Hey, Miss Sherry, we missed you last week. Miss Sherry, we talking about deadly and harmful social media challenges. Miss Deborah just finished covering the eraser challenge. What we got next? Who's gonna take it? Number 1, number 2, number 3, 5, or 6? You pick. And if there's a delay, guys, we apologize for the delay. We are reading as we go.
Miss Sharon Marshall's at number 2.
All right, Miss Deborah, you is on a roll. All right. Number 2, y'all, this is the Tide Pod Challenge. Tide Pod, okay? Tide Pod.
Okay, the dangerous trend of Tide Pod Challenge. By now, you've likely heard about the dangerous trend of the Tide Pod Challenge. Believe it or not, people, including teens and kids, are filming themselves eating Tide laundry detergent pods and then posting the videos on social media. Did you all know that? The pods are not safe for consumption. a laundry detergent pod, the problems begin. Most people will begin to cough and gag when the detergent hits their tongue thanks to its bitter chemical taste. If you do manage to swallow the detergent, it can burn the esophagus or stomach and cause gastrointestinal problems, including diarrhea. That's why the body typically immediately revolts and people vomit because the stomach is burning. Another risk factor is if any of the detergent gets into your eyes, it can burn the eye and cause damage to your vision. Did you all know that?
I know diapers.
Wow. If you inhale the detergent while swallowing or vomiting, that can lead to dangerous respiratory distress. The dangers of ingesting harmful chemicals go far beyond just tasting bad, and they can be sick to your stomach. Other very concentrated chemicals in detergent can cause sleepiness or even coma. There are chemicals which cause severe effects on the lungs and other areas of the body, and likely cause shortness of the breath or death in case of small children. If someone has ingested the contents of laundry pod, call 911 or go straight to the hospital if they show severe symptoms. If the symptoms are not severe, call a doctor or local poison control center. On its own website, Tide suggests anyone who has swallowed a pod to drink a glass of water or milk immediately and not to induce vomiting. The company suggests calling poison control as soon as possible. Now, in short, eating laundry detergent pods is extremely dangerous and should be not attempted under any circumstances. Now, my sources came from Simple Most.
Good information.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Tide Pods. Yeah, my arm was getting tired. Y'all see it start shaking. I see my arm start shaking. Trying to hold up these Tide Pods. Now let me tell y'all, these Tide Pods are something serious. Let me tell y'all how strong these Tide Pods are. When I was a little girl, my grandma, she had put we call it perm, but it's called relax on my hair. And she was gonna take me to this lady and start back pressing it, y'all. And that woman told her to wash my hair with some Tide detergent to strip the relaxer off of my hair. Now, how you gonna strip a whole sodium hydroxide relax off your hair with some Tide Pods? Now, that ought to tell you how strong these things are. Now, we did it. I can't tell you if it worked or not, but we did it. And I started getting my hair pressed. But y'all, this is like crazy, and our kids are doing this because they look so inviting. These things look fun. They're squishy. They remind you of the putty and all the new little stuff that's out. So please be careful with these.
That's right.
All right, Miss Deborah, you done knocked yours. Knock them out. Yes. All right, y'all. So we got number 1, number 3, number 5, and number 6. What we got? Take your pick. Number 1, number 3, number 5, and number 6. Deadly and harmful social media challenges.
Miss Jornella says number 1.
Number 1. Woo, that be me. All right. So, number 1, y'all, we're going to talk about gallon smashing. Miss Deborah, can you hold this for me? All right, this is gallon smashing, y'all. I'm like, I know y'all like, what is gallon smashing? So let me tell y'all, gallon smashing is the act of spilling a gallon of liquid, 3.78 liters, usually by breaking a container, hence smashing, in a manner that appears to be accidental. The act often involves throwing a gallon of milk onto a grocery store aisle, then falling, getting members of the public to help the smasher get up, and sometimes having difficulty returning to a standing position. The act is generally done as a prank, meant to share on the internet, and so typically recorded on camera. Now, okay, is everything good? Let me give y'all a little bit of history on this gallon smashing. Gallon smashing gained popularity in 2013 after 3 teenagers from Virginia posted videos of the act on their YouTube channel. The videos received more than 3 million views before being taken down. Teenagers around the world mimicked the act, posting dozens of taped incidents online. In March of 2013, the Fairfax County Police Department charged the teens with 7 counts of disorderly conduct and destruction of property. That same month, a teenager from New Jersey was arrested and charged with criminal mischief and disorderly conduct after a video of him gallon smashing was posted on Facebook. Citations for misdemeanor criminal mischief and theft were also issued in Montana in 2013. Following the arrest in New Jersey, a spokesperson for Waker Food Corporation claimed that the company was taking steps to combat the trend. So gallon smashing, y'all, is not safe. It has led to several cases of actual injuries, usually as a result of the participant or unwitting members of the public slipping and falling after the liquid is spilt. While the act of throwing heavy gallon bottles during the challenge attempts has also resulted in participants damaging shelves and refrigerator units in supermarkets. In the United Kingdom, one attempt resulted in the vandal receiving a broken jaw. The viral nature of gallon smashing has become compared to the Harlem Shake planking. Yeah, gallon smashing. A whole gallon of milk. Milk too high. Wasting on smashing. Yes.
We're going to welcome Miss Sakia Fuller, Miss Yolanda Jones,
Hello.
Miss
Welcome,
Tara
ladies.
Stanley, and Miss Gladys Smith.
Welcome, welcome. So tell me what y'all think about this. Before we go on to the other deadly social media challenges, y'all, we've covered the Tide Pod challenge, we've covered the eraser challenge, and now the gallon smashing challenge. Tell me what y'all think about these before we get into our next 3. Just put anything out there. Tell me what you think. This is very educational.
I know, it's been
On
2 for 2.
On roll. So while y'all thinking about what you're gonna type, somebody go ahead and jump out there and put another number out there. We got number 3 left, number 5, and number 6. Number 3, number 5, and number 6.
Miss Sharon Marshall says Tide and milk are too expensive to waste.
That's right. Let me tell you. Yes. But hey, we people are doing it for the fame and for likes on social media.
And when we get to the numbers, Miss Shantae has chosen number 3.
All right, Miss Shantae, number 3. Okay, that's you, Miss Kim.
Is that finally?
That's you, Miss Kim. All right, y'all. Number 3. This is called the Cinnamon Challenge. The Cinnamon Challenge.
And we want to welcome Miss Lisa Manning.
Hello, Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa, welcome.
And
Talking about deadly and harmful social media challenges.
And to Miss Sharon Marshall's comment, Miss Jocelyn Lewis said, for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so number 3 is the Cinnamon Challenge. And most of you have probably heard about the Cinnamon Challenge. It's been around as early as 2011. There have been over 750,000 social media postings of this challenge, y'all. And I happen to probably go through about 10 researching all of this. So the objective of the challenge is to film yourself eating a spoonful of ground cinnamon supposed to be a teaspoon, so it wasn't really specified. So, basically, it's a difficult challenge, and basically everybody that I saw that took the challenge, once they took the cinnamon, they began to immediately choke.
Wow.
I mean, I've seen people's eyes roll, and then after they start choking, this cloud of cinnamon smoke comes out. So it says the challenge is difficult and carries substantial health risks because the cinnamon coats and dries the mouth and throat, resulting in coughing, gagging, vomiting, I seen all of that, and inhalation of cinnamon, leading to throat irritation, breathing difficulties, and a risk of pneumonia or collapsed lung. And the reason for that, y'all, is because cinnamon is made from tree bark, and it contains cellulose fibers that do not break down. This means if the cinnamon enters the lungs, it doesn't break down, and it remains there for your life. It's just there.
Wow.
It says remains there a long time.
Wow.
How about that? So, a 2013 published online pediatrics report stated that at least 30 teens nationwide needed medical attention after taking the challenge, some requiring ventilators in extreme cases. The number of calls to the poison control during that time, which was 2011, went from 51 to 222.
Wow.
People with asthma and other respiratory conditions are at greater risk of experiencing shortness of breath and trouble breathing. So in spite of all of that I've said, y'all, the repeated warnings on Facebook of how dangerous this challenge is, I found that the most recent YouTube posting was 3 months ago. This challenge started in 2011, and people are still doing it. And it was posted 3 months ago on October the 6th, 2020.
Wow.
And
Brown cinnamon.
to your previous question, Miss Ashley, Shantae says with Tide Pods, teenagers need to be careful, especially when having little siblings that are looking up to them with Tide Pods looking like candy.
That's right. Absolutely.
And Miss Johnson, she said, I caught Asia doing this one. I'm not sure if she was referring to the cinnamon challenge or not. She said, I caught Asia doing this one.
Wow.
My resources, y'all, came from Wikipedia, CBS Online article for 4/20/93, and a whole bunch of YouTube postings.
Oh yeah, and my Dallas Nation came from Wikipedia too.
And I also want to welcome Miss Cynthia Harper.
Hello,
And-
Cynthia.
Also Miss Polly Smith.
Hello. Welcome. Thank y'all so much for joining us today. And which one was it, Ms. Johnson?
The cinnamon
The
one.
cinnamon.
Yes.
Okay, so it's prevalent, y'all. It's prevalent. These things are going on, and we don't think anything about it because I got some of this in my cabinet at home. Okay, so when we see our kids, our teenagers, whatever, you might think they make some sugar toast or cinnamon toast or some, using it for something, but y'all, they find different reasons and different ways to get a particular high or to meet that whatever it is they're trying to do or do that challenge when they don't know what the real dangers of these things are. Okay. All right, got that cinnamon one out the way, y'all. We got number 5 and number 6 left. Take your pick. Number 5 and number 6. So we talked about eraser challenge, the Tide Pod challenge, the gallon smashing, cinnamon, man.
Miss Shantae says number 6.
Let's do number 6.
Number 6.
All right, this is the
Benadryl challenge.
Benadryl challenge.
All right. All right, so Benadryl is the medicine that probably most of us may have had or have in our counter right now because of allergy season. This challenge is fairly new. It started around 2018, 2019. And it says Benadryl is a commonly used over-the-counter antihistamine drug used to treat allergies and allergic reactions. So the challenge encourages teenagers, young adults, to consume excessive amounts of this drug, which was often is called the let me get this word, dihydride or something like that. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Mhm.
That long word. Basically, it's the drug that's responsible for the hallucination part of the Benadryl.
Wow.
And so what they're doing is trying to get that side effect. And so in order to get that, they are taking 10 to 20 pills to reach that high.
Wow.
Yeah. So once consumed, after they take all these pills, they're recording themselves and uploading it to YouTube so everybody can see how high you are.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So in normal doses, Benadryl is safe. In an overdose, Benadryl can cause the heart to beat irregularly, which causes your heart to eventually maybe stop. It can cause seizures and extreme drowsiness, and it can be fatal when you combine it with alcohol.
Wow.
So in 2019, there were over 9,000 different cases that were reported to the Poison Center. At that time, the Poison Center shared a stern warning about the Benadryl challenge, and it said, "It is not funny, and unfortunately, it can often end up tragic." And that was quoted by Dr. Lynch. Now, spokesperson for Johnson & Johnson, which is the manufacturer of Benadryl, emailed Fox News a statement in response to recent illnesses and death. And it said, "The health and safety of people who are using our products is our top priority. The Benadryl TikTok trend is extremely concerning, dangerous, and should be stopped immediately. As with any medicine, abuse and misuse can lead to serious side effects with potential long-lasting consequences. And Benadryl products should only be used as directed by the label. It is our strong recommendation that all medications be kept out of the reach of children at all times. We are working with TikTok and our partners to do what we can to stop this dangerous trend, including the removal of content across social media platforms that showcase this behavior." So that is the latest on that. Unfortunately, I was not able to find any. That doesn't mean they're not still out there, because if they're putting them up there, they're having to take them down. My research came from online article that was on CBSN Pittsburgh. That was aired 9/10/2020. Foxline, August 31st, 2020, and the DevilChannel.com posted on 9/1/2020.
Wow. Benadryl. Y'all stop giving these kids Benadryl because they getting on your nerves. Help them go to sleep. Y'all, we put them to sleep too long. No, like Miss Kim said, Benadryl is fine when you follow the manufacturer's instructions. Follow the directions on there, okay? Benadryl challenge, y'all. I just want it for my allergies. That's it. That's what it's made for. Just the antihistamine. I want it when I need it. Need to use it. No more, no less. But be mindful, okay? Because when I first gave this to my girls, when they, were having problems with their allergies, y'all, they called it cherry soda, okay? So at our house, Benadryl is known as cherry soda, but this is not cherry soda. Now they old enough for me to tell them, baby, it's not cherry soda. It's not, this is medicine, okay? So yeah, be mindful with this.
Ms. Tyranda says, good information. And I also want to welcome Pastor Nakia Smith and Lady Regina Smith.
Welcome, guys. All right, so we are talking about deadly and harmful social media challenges. We've gone over gallon smashing. We've done the eraser challenge, the Tide Pod challenge, the cinnamon challenge, the Benadryl challenge, and the last one is left, y'all, is number 6, and that's me. That's me. So that's roof topping. Y'all. Roof topping. Miss Deborah, will you be my Van Black? Roof topping, y'all. Y'all see this man is sitting on top of this roof, all these buildings, all of this. Y'all, this is a challenge. You get on top of these buildings, and you get up there, and you take pictures of yourself. You do a selfie. So let me read y'all this. This started when teenager Harry Gallagher clambered on top of the roof of Canary Wharf's highest building. His exploits went viral. He was 19 years old, and he was known as the Nightscape. He's a roof topper. A roof topper is someone who gains access to buildings and restricted spaces to take photographs of themselves, often hanging in precarious poses. To the uninitiated, it might appear to be a new phenom. But roof-topping genesis lies in the long-established urban explorer movement known as urbex. And this is far from urbex. So within certain elements, y'all, of the community, the people that do this are not liked. They are seen as a problem person. Cranes and construction sites and rooftops are getting locked down because these guys are prostituting it to social media. So, for the people that are doing it, to them, it's all about the image, getting the cool, exclusive YouTube footage. It's all about building their personal brand, all about the image, all about the spectacle. So, going somewhere at its highest point, okay, taking you to the highest point just because it looks cool, okay, and want you to take a picture, take a selfie when you are putting your life in danger, okay? Putting your life in danger. Now, let me tell y'all something else. Some of the insurance companies, y'all, this blew my mind when I read this. Because this is so prevalent and because people are doing this, some insurance companies have now introduced what you call a kill fee, okay? A kill fee policy. I'll wait. Just said that right there. Kill fee policy. And this kill fee policy was particularly designed for stuff like this. Because you want to get on a rooftop and take a selfie of yourself, and the insurance company knows how viral this is going. So we're going to invest our money into this because we know that this is viral. We know that it's happening. So, yeah, we finna make some money. Y'all, a kill fee policy. Okay? I want you to just think about that for a minute. Y'all think about all this stuff that our kids are exposed to. Some of this stuff we knew about, some of it we didn't. It could be just the simplest things, guys. They think that it's all fun and games, but people are actually ending up hurt. People are losing their lives, and the thing that is the craziest, y'all, is that we're influencing other young people to do it.
That's right.
Because it looks cool, because of the clout, okay? We know what that is. We do anything for clout. This is the type of influence, this is the type of stuff, y'all, that our kids are exposed to. We do prevention on all spectrums, y'all. All spectrums, not just drugs, but this is stuff that our kids see that we don't know about. And we have to do our research on this to keep up with the different trends and stuff that's going on. So keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, keep these phones tapped, watched, okay? Because they know how to get into this stuff. They know how to access it. And then they try it, y'all, and it can put us in a bad position. Yes, okay? Yes.
Ms. Hartman, Ms. Hartman is saying good information. Later, Regina Smith and Ms. Jocelyn Lewis are saying they're going to have to go back and listen because what they've heard is basically good information. Ms. Tyrunda has said that she has been enlightened. Ms. Tammy Barnes, we as parents definitely have to do a research and talk with our kids about these and encourage them not to partake in it.
Yes.
Pastor Nakia Smith, good stuff.
Yes.
Really good information.
Yes.
And Ms. Tammy Barnes, yes, social media is so influential.
It is. So y'all, let's stay on top of it with, quarantine, with our kids having to be on their computers more, doing online classes, even though they're in the classroom. A lot of times the teachers, they're going to, the computers as well. Even sitting in the classroom, they are still responsible for doing things online. So y'all educate. Don't be afraid to talk to your kids about these things. Just because we talk to them about it doesn't mean that they're going to go do it. We'd rather for them to be educated on it, so if it does propose itself to them, they know what to do. They know the long-term effects. They know what's going to happen. Or if they see somebody else doing it, they know what it is. And we have to start, y'all, at a young age. It's sad, but we have to start at a young age educating our youth so that we can get ahead of what's going on in our communities and what's going on in our societies. And as we always say, y'all, prevention works. No matter what it looks like, even if it doesn't look like we chipping off the block, y'all, it works.
Yes.
It works. And so, as we always say, we appreciate y'all for following us. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Take the time to share this video, guys. Share it to your page. Share it with your kids, because we know a lot of our kids ain't on Facebook. But share it with them. Sit them down. Talk to them about it. Let them know what's going on. And if you're not following us on Facebook, follow us, y'all. We have good stuff on there all the time. Strengthening families. We're also on Instagram at Youth Prevention 2020, and we got a YouTube page coming up. So stay tuned. Ladies, y'all got anything else?
I'm good. Well, stay tuned to next week, and we're coming with part 2.
Oh, yeah, we got part 2, y'all, for this next week. Yeah, y'all tune in next week. Same day, same time. Deadly and Harmful Social Media Challenge. It's going to be good, y'all.
Miss Yolanda said good information or important information. Miss Jocelyn is saying thank you, ladies. Miss Shantae is saying thank you, ladies, for keeping us on the up and up. It takes a village to raise our kids.
Yes.
And our fearless supervisor, Miss Taronda Jones, she says thank you to the entire YP team for always going beyond with the prevention message. I'm so honored to lead these amazing women. YP rock.
Woo, woo,
Woo, woo.
Yes,
Thank you, Miss Taronda.
You give her to a hug.
You get